Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer and today I'm going to be trying something new in iRacing. So far I've done some Mazda MX-5s, USF 2000s and Skippy races, but there is actually a free car that comes with iRacing that doesn't get unlocked until you get to C license, the Radical SR8. This thing puts out over 350 horsepower through the rear wheels from a 2.6 litre V8 mounted in the back, yet only weighs around 800 kilos, meaning it's a little bit nimble. With a decent aero package as well, the Radical isn't only quick out of the corners, it's quick through the corners too. It can be a little bit snappy at times, but once you get your head around it, it just encourages you to push, especially in the braking zones, which is unusual for iRacing since the brakes are normally very, well, particular, shall we say. For my first ever race in this car, this week's schedule sees the Radical SR8 at the Zolder circuit, although the alternate layout with the faster final chicane. It's a circuit I'm very familiar with, having driven it plenty in R-Factor 2, Race Room, and Assetto Corsa Competizione, but here in iRacing, I have a feeling it's going to be a whole new experience. So let's find out what the Radical is all about. I hope you guys enjoy. Just getting some last minute advice from Sticky on Discord on how to start these things, because I just realised these are standing starts and I don't think I've ever practiced one, so that's going to go well. Thank you, Sticky.
That's the end of the session, P5.
Okay, Radicals at Zolder, my first ever Radical race, my first official C license race as well. 11 cars in today's grid. I am car number 6 and starting the race in 5th position. Now, have a quick look. I don't know if you can see that on the screen there. 2nd position is Emily Jones. I'm pretty sure it's the same Emily Jones that is Emery. Is she fast? So I don't think I'm going to be moving too far forwards in today's race. I just want to keep it clean. These cars are incredibly easy to bin. So let's go and grid up and let's go and see what the Radical's all about. I am surrounded by A-class drivers of 3K and above. Oh dear. This could be quite a good race if we keep out of trouble. Could get quite a lot of iRating out of this.
19 laps, P5. Are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go!
Oh, what a way to start. Oh, Dan. Welcome to C-Class. The rear just went straight round on me. Cold tyres, cold brakes. Probably very warm rear tyres from the wheel spin off the line. Oh, dear. Well, that's a 2X, and we have a 25 limit in today's race. So, eyes forward. The only way we can go is forward now. And imagine there would be people throwing it off the road, so just nice and gentle.
Forget the start, just get stuck in, mate.
That's the guy who I went side by side with through turn 1. That just went round so easy. That actually scares me how easily that went round. I wasn't expecting that in the slightest.
Clear right.
Thank you.
On your left. Clear left.
Maybe they got damage. I'm just taking it super easy now. Wait for those tyres and brakes to come up to temperature. Insta-bin, Dan. Insta-bin. Well, at least it's out the way now, alright? Nice lift through here. This is the alternate chicane version of Zolder. The one that is almost flat out.
P6.
After all that, we only dropped 1 position. And 2X ain't too bad. I can live with a 2X. Let's keep it at that. So, eyes forward, gap to the car ahead, 6 seconds. In practice, I was only half a second off Emily. Now, she is an A-class with a 5K iRating almost. Let's see. Was I too heavy on the brakes? Was I trying to do too much with the car? Was I trying to steer too much at the same time? I'll have a look at the replay, but that is probably one of my most embarrassing moments. Let's go and see what the Radical's all about. Bin. Oh well, that's the quality content that you've come to expect on the DDF Racer YouTube channel by now. Let's go and redeem it. Let's go and get some positions. I'd be happy to get back into a top 5 again. I'd be happy to get back where I started the race.
The leader's just done it. 119.82.
119? That's nuts! That's insane!
That was 121.86. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Very much a confidence car, this thing. It has so much downforce. And it will stick. It will stick. You just got to get the lines right. Otherwise you'll be... If you get offline, if you get on the power too early, you're going to be understeering. And if you brake too late, the rear's going round. But in this, yeah, this thing gets super twitchy, this Radical. I do enjoy it, though. It kind of reminds me of the LMP2 from R-Factor, the Orica. But not quite as fast. But much better on the rear brakes. Which is a great version of the R-Factor 2 Orica at 07, if you ask me. Because the rear brakes on that thing's horrible. But this has got the grip and the confidence. You just got to, yeah... slowly build up to that limit. I don't quite really know how people can come out of the box and do 119s in this thing. It's pretty scary stuff.
P6, you've just done a 121.29. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
I feel like I'm getting closer to the cars ahead. It looks like it, but I'm just not sure. I know the guy behind's probably getting a lot closer to Yoris. Pretty speedy guy. I think he's out of position. Although, no, he is car number 7. In 7th, and I'm car number 6 in 6th. Although car number 11 is in 5th up ahead of us. So, he's on for some serious gains. He must have had a cracker start and just avoided all of that carnage. Yeah, I'll definitely gonna have to have a look at the replay of that first lap and see what happened. Because while I was busy correcting it and spinning it, everyone else was kind of getting stuck into it up ahead of me. I'll have to see what that was all about.
The leader has just done a 119.55.
Oh, that chicane is so sketch. You've got to kind of aim for the barrier on the inside, and there's a huge bump which just unsettles it.
Last lap time was at 121.23. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Taking quite a lot of concentration today. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the comments section for now. Oh, I shifted up an extra gear that I shouldn't have, which cost me about half a second. Yeah, this is intense stuff. But if this is what C-Lines is about, then sign me up for this, because I like this intense. This is really forcing me to think and just really work on my driving. You know, because you can go and be fast in this, but to be consistently fast is quite impressive. So if I can get to the stage where I'm consistently fast in this thing, I'd like that. I would like that a lot, because that takes skill. I think we are closing on the guy ahead. Slowly but surely. It's so easy to pick up a 1x through that chicane there. Just run over the insides too much.
It's now 4.0. That lap was at 122.00.
Okay, we're definitely catching the guy ahead. Definitely catching the guy ahead. Excellent. Don't shift up to 6 that time. Actually, that is something I want to point out on this Radical. Who decided to put the gear shift indicator there? I can't see what gear it's in behind the wheel. Pretty poor design from Radical there, if I'm being honest. I mean, if this is true to the real thing, this is iRacing, you know? Maximum realism and all that. So that must be the way it is in real life, but that's a terrible design. Unless you're meant to have a co-driver, but tells you what gear you're in, or runs some kind of overlay. Yeah. So I'm kind of having to memorize my gear shifts. I'm kind of having to count in my head. You know, 5, 4, 3, 2, as I'm shifting down.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Woohoo! Sketch!
That lap time was 121.57.
Try to go for 7th gear that didn't exist then. And you gotta kind of just pop it awkwardly up into 5th gear before the right-hander here, turn 2.
Okay, Dan, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 3.5 seconds.
Good. Good, Anakin. I don't know why I did that. Oh, losing it, guys. It's been a very long day. Got a full 8-hour shift at work. I've done a Tuesday Thunderstream, WTCRs at Ningbo, which was absolutely horrible, by the way. I'm just literally just before jumping in practice for this, I've done a USF 2000 at Southern National Motorsports Park, my first oval. Cover your ears if you don't want any spoilers, if you haven't seen that yet. Won on my debut. I even put it in 2nd gear just so you could hear that. Continuing the tradition of my rookie races in iRacing. I won on debut in the MX-5 at Okayama in road, and I won on debut in the USF 2000 at Southern National in oval.
That was a 121.61.
It's literally just downhill from here. But basically what I'm trying to say is it's been a very long day with a lot of racing done today, and not racing stuff done as well. My brain's a little bit fried, so let's just try and concentrate and try and catch this guy ahead. You can see the relative in the bottom right coming down lap by lap. The aim is to just keep on doing that. Lap after lap, just make that gap smaller as the fuel comes down and the tyres wear out. The car is going to become quite different to handle. The track temperature is going to change as well. The rubber's going to build up. There's going to be marbles. There's going to be dirt. There's going to be traffic maybe. All these factors can mix it up in what is actually quite a long race today. Probably my longest iRacing race today yet. Now, I do know that when I upload this, this will be uploaded after the Bathurst 12-hour with Aidan Millward and Matt Webb with Zancho in the BMW M4, so hopefully I do okay in that. You'll be watching this after that's been streamed, but right now, that's 3 days away.
Just done a 121.27.
Well, 4 days away, sorry. So that will definitely be the longest race I've done. It's confusing mixing up all these streaming and recording schedules, because you see things in a different order than I actually do them. You know what I mean.
2.8.
Getting closer. Getting closer. Maybe even getting closer to 4th as well. Oh. Oh. Way too much curb on the inside then. It's so easy to spin the car. I've done that so many times in practice. Best just to lift off, let the car do its thing, let the weight stop shuffling around all over the place before you start putting the power down, and then just carry on with it. Just accept the fact you've lost a second, half a second. It's the only way to do it. That curb is a killer. Definitely not catching up with 4th place now. But this is definitely going to be a battle for 5th this race, as we Come on, start lap. What lap are we coming on to? I can't see, my overlay's glitched out.
That last lap was a 122.02.
I can't tell what lap it is. My overlay's not updating properly in my headset. The gaps are still working, but best times and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of, yeah, it's not working. And it's too distracting to take my eyes off the road and peer up inside the VR headset to try and get a look at it. Okay, where are we? What lap are we on? Doesn't say. Hopefully it's not glitched out on the stream as well, because it's telling me I've got 3.25 hours left. That can't be right. Oh, a bit loose there. That was me braking late, braking offline. Unsettles the flow through the rest of the chicane, but we're still making up time, only 2/10 off our best. Some traffic up ahead. Hopefully he doesn't interfere too much with anybody's race. Well, nice clean fight here. Closing up on Arjen Broekhuizen, I believe that is. Apologies. Okay, how was that not a 1x?
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. That lap time was 121.29. Sector 2
Thank you.
0.7 off the pace.
Very nice of Barry there to let us through. Appreciate that. Was a bit clumsy doing it on the exit of turn 1. But hey, got the job done and we're still gaining time on Iron up ahead. We're within a second now. Excellent. It's very early on the brakes there.
0.5.
Very early. Has he got some kind of damage? Is he going to defend it? I'm just going to play it nice and easy. My fight's not with this guy right now. It's with the incident points. Let's suss him out. We're not going to catch the guy ahead. He's gone. So let's just take it nice and easy. Play it safe. I haven't followed another Radical in Dirty Air yet. I don't know how the car's going to brake. How it's going to handle what the slipstream's like. I want to survive this fight. I'm losing a lot of time here, but hey, it's fine. We got a good gap to fourth. We got a good gap behind as well. Oh, dirty, yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of push through the high-speed corners. There's quite a lot of push because I just couldn't turn it in then. We are much better on the brakes.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Much better on the brakes. I don't want to dive bomb him, because that is the epitome.
Flag. Caution.
Oh, cars crashed up ahead. Hold position, yellow flag, no overtaken.
The leader has just done a 119.15.
Was that traffic and a freebie? I don't know. Oh, P4's a lot closer now. The race is coming alive a little bit, guys. I just genuinely got no idea how long is left, though, because the time is glitched out. I'll fix it in the edit. Oh, I think we got someone in the pits with damage.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P5. On your left. Clear left.
You're in P5! Okay, someone must have had damage up ahead. Okay, so this is now the battle for fourth. And third ain't too far up the road either. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, podium maybe. Podium incoming. Let's do this, Dan. Here's... Caught me out on the brakes then. Had to lock it up to avoid him. Very respectful. Let's just back out. Yeah, I think I've overheated it. Okay, he's not good on the brakes at all. If we can get a good run, then we can get him in the brakes. That's his weak point. It's strange to think that I'm better on the brakes than someone in iRacing. There we go, let's have a tear off. Let's get some clear line of sight. Concentration lap. Turn the audio up, guys. It's a no DDF commentary time.
The gap in front is now 0.9. Wasted time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get round him.
Oh, got that bumper real bad in the final chicane. That's another lap.
Last lap was a 122.00.
He's not giving it up easy. And why should he? This is awesome stuff. I'm loving this. Right, let's get the run. Now we can fake him on the brakes. Oh, Dirty Air says no run. Half a second behind. Be very cautious. Two tenths. Two tenths. Not much in it. This is nerve-wracking stuff. I hope you're enjoying the race and the video so far. If so, don't forget to leave it a like. Oh, he had a wiggle. He had a wiggle. He's defending.
Far left. Clear on the left. Your lap time was 121.49.
Get the run into the chicane. That's the only way we're going to get him. Oh, so much push.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
This is awesome racing! Wow! iRacing, so good! We just need to get closer when we start braking. I do not want to dive bomb him. That's everything that I've complained about in iRacing. Oh! So much push.
P5. Come on, find the gap.
Trying. Did I hit him? He's got a damaged back of the car. Maybe I just netcoded him. Maybe the server thought I hit him. Had to back out of it then. Oh! So hard to overtake. Surely there can't be many laps left now. I'm running this blind. You'll see it in the edit. Maybe I'll disable it for this section so you can see what I'm seeing with the timer. This is not an overtaking spot. But this could be.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Put her left.
Come on, Dan. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
Okay, it's pull away. It's pull a gap. Clean lap. Don't you dare dive me into the chicane.
The leader has just done a 119.05.
Oh, he had a wiggle. We got half a second. We got half a second. I think we've gapped him. Oh, I'm loving this.
You put it away. The gap behind us now. 1.0 seconds.
Although I genuinely don't know how long we got left in the race, I'm just going to have to wait for that white flag. There's the white flag! Last lap! Can we hold it?
E4.
Very respectful racing from him. Just had to suss him out and find a way past. One second. 1 second, no mistakes. One 1.2. He's thinking about it. I think we've done it. Let's just get this final chicane right. Nice and easy. There's the flag. It's over. Great racing, Iron. Love that, mate. That was awesome. Thank you for that. Woo! Good on you, Iron. Great race, mate. Okay. I need a moment to calm down after that. I suppose we should go and have a look at that replay, shouldn't we? I can't stop smiling. That is by far the best race I've ever had in iRacing. I've not had many so far, but if that's what Radicals is like, sign me up. I'm doing more Radicals. Wowzer. Okay, here we go. Moment of shame. Let's have a look at the start then. So, got absolutely no revs whatsoever. Bogged it down quite a bit, but hey, Mr. Rothman's beside me is doing alright. Hold it on the inside, and just pathetic. So lucky not to get collected by anyone else or put it in the wall. But that is dead set to the back of the field now. That was almost the last of first challenge. Look at this. This is the guy that I would eventually catch at the end of the race. He witnesses my majestic bin right in front of him at the first corner. So he's probably thinking, yeah, he's gone. I'm not going to see him again. Prove you wrong, Ian. Round it goes. And then look at all this carnage ahead. So someone's had a biff here. There's 2, there's 3. This is going to be freebie number 4 up ahead of us as well. There's freebie number 5. There's number 6 because he got out of the way for me. And here's number 7 because he's also running offline. He must have damage as well. So 7 spots on the first lap, including a bin. That's got to be... yeah. That's one of the most up and down first laps I've ever had in a race. And then this put us, what was it, about 10 seconds behind the car ahead, which took the whole race to catch up to, but we got there eventually. So I think this guy is the one that got me a few more freebies on that first lap. So let's have a see what happens to him. He turns in and just loops it all of himself and then bins it. Okay, so here's the guy behind him. He bins it, and then he just gets on the brake and round it goes. It's so easy to do. And then John Wade... not John Wayne, John Wade. He does exactly the same. That's incredible. None of those guys made contact. None of them made contact. They all just... oh, it's a radical thing, because I did it at the first corner, and then 3 people do it at the next corner. So it wasn't just me having a pathetic bin, it is something to do with this car. That does make me feel a little better. So he bins it, you bin it as well. So this is something else I wanted to take a look at. We're on lap 13, and this is where I almost run into the back of him. So you can see here, he brakes for the chicane way earlier than I expect. I'm on the brakes. That was so close. He didn't expect me to be braking. I'm braking here. He thinks I'm diving it. I'm just slowing it down. Very... oh, thank you. You could have turned in on me. You could have done what so many others have done to me in iRacing and chopped my nose off, and that would have been the end of both of our races. So I've got to say thank you, Ian, for that, mate. You let us have a good battle to the end of the race. And speaking of said battle for the end of the race, here we go. Let's have a look at the move. So he has a pretty sketchy chicane. I've got him on the outside. I think about cutting back, but he actually is quite slow at the apex. I just clean run it around the outside. He gave me so much space. He was so respectful. Great racing, lots of respect on both sides. And that was that, position 4. I'm really excited now. Let's go and see how that affects my results. I've got a good feeling about this. To sum it up then, car number 6 started in 5th, finished 4th, with 2 incident points. Apart from that bin, that was a completely clean race. Like, completely clean, even with wheel-to-wheel racing. Excellent stuff. So that got me 0.07 safety rating gain. I am starting to recoup some of the damage done by that USF 2000 Spa race, which is nice. You know, I want to get some iRating back after that. That was a horrible race, and this is a great way to do it. So consider me signing up for more radical races in the future, because I thoroughly enjoyed that. Big smile on the face. Big thumbs up from me. If you enjoyed that race as much as I did, please give it a like, guys, because if any of my videos deserve a like, this one maybe does. And if you want to see more of this, because I will be doing more radical races in the future, then make sure you subscribe as well and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you thought of that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching again. You look after yourselves, and I'll see you all again real soon.